TimeShot, it's TimeShot. I'm in the place where my friends are, and I know together we'll go far. Yeah, TimeShot, it's TimeShot. And I'm still doing things the TimeShot way. Hello, people, it's Poe, and we're back on TimeShot, the one and only TimeShot. I'm actually on with Mara. Mara's on somewhere. There's another human being on the server. Basically, I gotta record quick, like really quick. I'm actually on my lunch break right now, not eating lunch so I can record this. Let's be honest, I'll probably snack through my shift, but yeah, let's get on with this episode. Thank you all for the comments and discussion on that. Oh, perfect. Okay. Comments and discussion on the last episode. I was talking about that Gillette commercial, the very controversial Gillette commercial, and a lot of comments pointed out not that I was wrong or anything, but the other viewpoint of why people might not like the commercial and what it stood for and stuff. And it was more, I was surprised that it was more about, don't tell me how to run my life than it was about, I'm a jerk and I'll do what I want. So, I mean, that's at least a little bit reassuring to know that it was, and I might be, I don't know, I don't mean to be mean about it or anything. Lightninging. It's lightninging. I'm gonna actually head to I'm gonna repair this shovel if I can. So I'm gonna actually go to the, do I need to go to the Ender Farm? I got 49 levels. Well, I still want to get out of this area while it's lightninging. Don't want any trees and stuff to catch fire, buildings to catch fire. Anyway, yes, so I don't mean to be mean about other people's opinions and viewpoints and stuff. One of the opinions, or a couple of the opinions, were that to have equality, you shouldn't be having a commercial saying, hey, men, be better men. Even if you're a good man already, you should be better because you're terrible because you're a man. That's sort of how some people might have taken it, is because you're a man, you should feel bad. I don't think that's the case. That's not what they intended. And then the other perspective was, flip it on a coin, and turn on a dime. No, there's got to be an expression for that. Anyway, I don't know what that expression would be, but if you reverse the roles and have a commercial that was like, hey, women, be better women, it would be, you would never see Gillette on shelves again. Like, that's a fact. So there's an equality not quite there. Oh yeah, Mara's online, so I can't sleep to get the rain away. What am I even trying to do? Where am I going? Oh yeah. See, this is what happens when I start talking. I don't know where I'm going. I just ran in a circle. Gotta go this way and see if I can't repair this shovel. What is this shovel even? Yeah, it's worth repairing. Fortune on a shovel, though. So yeah, I get that perspective too. But to that statement, if it was reversed and women were told what to do, it would be a huge controversy. I agree. I accept that would be a huge controversy, but at the same time, I also feel like, and I don't think I'm a feminist in any way. I don't think, like, I like equality and I agree with equality. I don't think that a gender is better than the other in any way. I don't feel like men have the privilege of how can I word this to make it sound like, you know, I am proud to be a guy. I don't mind being a man. I think that I'm a good man. I try to be a good man. I think that there are good men and bad men out there, just as there are good women and bad women out there who aren't good role models and don't do things that they should. But at the same time, I sort of relate it to when I see an ad like that and someone says, well, what if you flipped it and had a commercial telling women how to be? To me, it's almost like saying, it's kind of akin to people demanding a white history month as opposed to a black history month, or in addition to a black history month. Because for equality, why can't we both have months celebrating each other? And my response to anybody who would say like, oh, there should be a white history month is that, what is with the, why is there an angle? I was flying at an angle? What? Anyway, I'm looking at this line, the sunset line, and it was like this. Where am I now? I flew around in circles for days. Okay. I never thought that it looked like an angle before. That's weird. Because I usually always use the horizon. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get Minecraft. Even I've been playing it for years. Still don't get it. How even the basics work. But anyway, back on my topic, because I don't want to skew what I'm trying to say here. Anybody who asks for a White History Month doesn't quite get the point or importance of a Black History Month. If you were to celebrate like a White History Month, what would it be celebrating? Thousands of years of white privilege? It doesn't make sense. And for the same reason, you know, men, I don't think in a way deserve that, because they've been privileged in just being men. You know, you're born into privilege. That's essentially what it's like. So women deserve a voice. Women deserve a campaign that showcases trying to make men better. Not saying that all men are bad. Not saying that if you are a good man that you should be better. But that there are bad people, bad men out there, especially historically, who should be better. And it's ingrained in us. It's really ingrained in us. Because you look at, you know, there's this old saying like nobody's born evil. It's what they learn or something like that. I don't know. It's another saying that I don't get, but yeah, it's sort of like that, where you learn from your parents, you learn from your upbringing, and it's very, very difficult. It slowly over time gets removed. The bad habits slowly die off, you find. Okay, I gotta try to replicate this back wall here. Whoop. I need pillar blocks. With time, you can change. You know, I'm nothing like my parents' generation. I'm not saying my parents are bad people in any way, but the things that they grew up with, some of the things that they tell me about, just the way that society was, just the way that they learned from their parents, unbelievable things happened in their generation, the things that they said, the things that they could do. And you learn from that and realize, okay, well, that's not what I should be doing in life. Doesn't it all make you a bad person? But we should be able to grow. There we go. So I take it as a learning process. Let's get rid of all this. Let's get rid of all this. There we go. Don't really know where I was going with that whole statement there, but whoop. Yep, there you go. Okay, and now another pillar right over here. there. I really try to make these talks as important as possible. Essentially, what I wanted to end up saying ultimately is that I agree that for equality, genuine equality, you really can't showcase one gender over another, one race over another. I understand that to a point, but there is still always going to be a part of me that says, you know, we don't deserve that. You know, a white man doesn't deserve. That's not that they don't deserve equality at all, but we don't deserve a campaign in our defense at all. Because we've been fortunate and privileged in that sense through just being born a white guy. Like, that's not fair. It's not important. But honestly, I don't think I would personally campaign against it. You know, I'm like, because I do try to be equal in all ways. I really do. I try to be equal. Try to bring equality into the picture every time I can. Because I feel like everybody's got a fair shot. Everybody should have a fair shot. But yeah, that's my only, not concern, but maybe response to the whole, you know, what about if you had the campaign like that for women? And my reply back is, you know, it's different. It's different because women don't need a campaign like that. Historically, they don't need that. White men do. You know, that's all men do. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that, really. I don't think and feel free again to comment again and tell me I'm wrong. I don't think that I'm being wrong, though. I don't think I'm being wrong. A person never thinks they're wrong. But I will accept if I am wrong in my thinking that. But yeah, it's like I said, you know, I don't think that white people deserve a special day to celebrate them because it's nothing that we've had to overcome. Men historically have acted a certain way, the way that our parents taught us to act and behave, and not saying every man, but a lot of us. And so seeing a campaign like that saying to act different is actually refreshing, and I don't see the problem with it even more, I guess. I don't know. I guess to me it was just odd to see such a refreshing campaign hated so much. Maybe that's the whole point to it. I don't know. Okay, so these blocks are not pillar blocks. They're normal quartz blocks. These ones. Right there, yeah. Building a tower, building a tower. In my free time on my lunch break. Okay, there we go. Boop, boop. There we go. Break that. There. This is the interior is going to change in this build. If it wasn't obvious already. Interior is definitely going to change. I don't have any plans for it. I'm just kind of building the structure. And then we'll go from there. I don't know. I almost feel like this will be sort of two towers. Two different towers that have maybe a bridge between them at the top, a bridge between them at the bottom here. And this will be like maybe a courtroom or a courtyard. I mean, not a courtroom. Courtyard in the middle. Maybe. Possibly. Is that good? I don't know. Okay, so then I have a pillar there that I guess I was going to do also one over here. That's probably why I set up these as well. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe so. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. It's been too long since I built that pillar. I don't know anymore. But it makes sense to me that I'm sort of, in a way, it looks to me like I'm mirroring the outside on the inside. And I like that idea, except instead of the chiseled blocks, I could do windows, perhaps, on the inside. I like that. Now, on the outside, I used, if I can get out there, I used stair blocks every every 3 blocks. That's a stair. I'll do the same thing on the inside, except it'll be like stair. Let's get a stair. Let's get a stair. Let's get glass. Oh, I don't want that kind of glass. I want this kind. Stairs. Don't have stairs. Let's make stairs. Okay, and then I'll just do like stair, glass, stair, glass, and we'll do that. That's how we'll do. That's how we do. Pillar. There we go. Wanted to also talk about, usually I talk about some of the games I've been playing. I've been playing Metro 2033 lately. A little bit in my free time. Not an everyday kind of game, but every now and again. And it's because Metro Exodus just came out. I wanted to play Metro to kind of see what it was all about. And I gotta say, you know, after playing Metro 2033, this game didn't win awards. Most of the reviews, I think, when it came out, and it came out quite a while ago now, but most of the reviews when it came out were like, you know, 60%, 70% approval. That's not that hot. It's not that good. It sounds good. I mean, it's not a fail, but it's not, you know, award-winning best game of all time, game of the year edition. Still wanted to check it out either way. And it's kind of crappy. I mean, I'm judging it based on today's games, the next gen games. I don't know. It's sort of like it's really, really buggy. The AI is really bad. Things like that bother me so much. Maybe if I had played it when it came out, I would have had a better experience with it, but playing it now, it's just a really crummy game. That's all I can say about it. It's just a crummy game. Let's get some food on a bar and eat that food. Boop, and then there. Now let's go up. Up we go. So anyway, crummy game, but I'm playing it through, and the reason I'm playing it through, believe it or not, is because of how easy it is. And it's funny because I think even in the settings, it's like if you're a seasoned player, play this difficulty or something, and I'm playing one of the hardest difficulties, and I'm like, I was just playing around with the game, and all of a sudden I'm in like, well, there's the end of chapter 1. Next, oh, there's the end of chapter 2, and it's like flying by so fast, this game. Like, I don't know how many chapters there are. I think I'm on like the last chapter already, and it feels like I've been playing the game for maybe 5 hours. Like, I'm on the last chapter, 5 hours. What the heck? This is not right. But that's the game. It's just weird to me. Such an easy game. I don't know. I'll keep playing it, but it's bad game. It's a bad game so far. To the point where I don't want to play the new Metro Exodus game. Also been wanting to check out Anthem. I know a lot of people are playing Apex Legends, sort of the Fortnite replacement. Never liked Fortnite. I played it once. Because what I do for work, like my IRL job, not that this isn't IRL, but like the thing I do for work is essentially I work for a company that is very, very, very in the know when it comes to video games. It's all video game culture, and we were celebrating this. It was one of the seasons in Fortnite, season 3, 4, one of the earlier seasons. Season 2 even? I don't know. It was like maybe season 2 even of Fortnite, and I was asked to download the game, get in the game, screen capture a bunch of stuff in the game, and that's the only time I played Fortnite. And the very, very, very first time I ever loaded up the game, I had to drop into an area, and I did, and I killed like 2 or 3 people, and it was like, well, this game kind of stinks. I don't know. People just aren't skilled at those kinds of video games anymore, I feel like. The people who are skilled at games, the people who like grew up with video games, the people who were like me, my generation, where we were outcast for being nerds and geeks, and we played video games, and that was what we did all day, every day. We got beat up in school for it. Those kinds of people, they don't exist anymore. Everybody plays video games, like almost everybody. And you don't have to be good at them. You just play them. They make games easier and easier and easier. This is why I'm already on last chapter in Metro. And I just got started. Used to be that you could never beat a video game. Like, beating a video game was an achievement. And then they decided, well, that's not fun. Let's make it so that video games are easier, that people can beat them, and they'll have fun beating games. And I don't know, to the OG gamers, it's not fun anymore. That's just me, maybe. But anyway, Fortnite was the same sort of thing, where you drop in, you get loads of kills, your very first time ever playing it, and it's like, well, there's no challenge to this. The people who play suck. You suck. Maybe I'm just lucky in that sense, but you know, I didn't have fun. It didn't feel challenging. And I'm not bragging. I really don't brag, but I feel like you do see people on the leaderboards with thousands of kills, so many wins, and those are the people, I bet you, who have been gaming for 25 years, 30 years. Those are the guys who will have the high scores in that kind of game, because you're tuned to playing hard video games, difficult video games, and you're going up against essentially the dumbest AI in the world, which they're not AI, but you know what I mean. It's how it feels. And I'm not, if you play Fortnite, I'm not saying you're bad. You might be one of the good ones, but I'm just, I'm generalizing to be mean. I'm being mean on purpose in a way. I apologize. To me, it's just not my cup of tea. I'll leave it at that, okay? I'll leave it at that. Minecraft, to me, is much more my cup of tea because I get to do what I want, when I want, how I want. There's no, lack of challenge, too much challenge. It's just, it is what it is. I get to build, I get to talk, I get to play. That's that. I love that. I love park builders, things like that, because I get to do what I want. Play at my own pace. I don't have to worry about poning noobs. You know what I mean? I don't know where to go from here. This is just like, okay, I've done that, and then I guess I should have a pillar right here too. I'm grasping at straws here for what to do. Yeah, I guess I'll do a pillar right here, because then that would make sense. It would round off these little towers. Yeah, and on the other side as well. There. So Apex Legends, it's another game. It's another Battle Royale game, kind of like Fortnite. A lot of people are playing it again. And again, the people who've been playing video games forever are completely destroying the 9-year-olds and 10-year-olds who pick up the game to be cool. And it's just, to me, that doesn't sound fun. It doesn't sound fun to spend your day beating kids in video games. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting old and bitter. Maybe I have always been old and bitter, but if I want a challenge, I'm going to have a better challenge than that. I don't know where I'll get it, but I'll get it somewhere else. Okay, pillar, there we go. Keep going. There we go. Boop. All right, so there we go. That's looking better inside. And actually, if these are going to be towers that you can access, I almost feel like because this black bar goes along the bottom, that should be your floor or your walkway, maybe, and then that would be the top one. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's dumb. Because that one's way up high. It's above the tower. And this is going to be the courtyard. in the middle. So like, I don't know, do something like that maybe. And then I need more quartz blocks. Maybe something like that. And then this will be all grassed in. This is not grass. This is dirt, but I'll change that bottom stair to a normal quartz block. Just so it makes sense. I'm gonna do that right now, actually, so I don't forget. There. So it's a little elevated. And there's a hole in the middle. I'll explain that in a second. Yeah, you can look out. This will be, there is going to be a floor here, so you're going to be standing and looking at it like that. That's actually there. Okay. Let's go and explain that little square that I made. How do we explain it? We explain it just by grabbing the blocks. Grab these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's grab a few more. Good measures. What time is it? I gotta get out. I gotta get back to work, guys. But I wanted to at least do a little bit of Minecraft on my channel. My goodness, I've been Minecrafted. There's no Minecraft in my channel anymore because my dinosaur series is on hold while I get the mods updated. And I am updating the mods, for those wondering. If you happen to be watching and you like the dinosaur series, it is coming back. There's no doubt. It's coming back. Bear with me. Hang tight. I am just getting the mods updated. That is that. That is it. As soon as I can get mods updated and get what mods I want in there. So I'm thinking I'm putting in Jurassic Craft, obviously, for 1.12, because it's 1.12 now. And I'm putting in Jurassic Craft. I'm putting in Fossils and Archaeology. Those are the two obvious ones. But then I'm also going to be putting in Bibliocraft, because I've been wanting to put that in forever. Get some cool-looking bookshelves and item frames and display cases and things like that. So we can really play with that when it comes to the archaeology element and the museum and stuff. Showcasing the bones in a cool way. So Bibliocraft, that's in there. And then I wanted another transportation mod, and I asked for suggestions on Twitter, and people came through in droves. Droves! And I got a bunch of suggestions. I haven't actually even looked through any of them yet. I have not, but I will. And I just want another maybe teleportation system so that it's instant. Some people are suggesting, Jurassic Craft does come with a Jeep that you can build. I know you can. I know it can. But it won't be that quick, I want it to be almost instantaneous. I want to, or like close to it. Or scenic enough that it makes it worth it. So like if I could get a good helicopter mod, maybe I'd hop in my helicopter, fly out to the other base and take over from there. But really, honestly, knowing myself, knowing how much I don't like wasting time in that sense, I would probably opt for like a portal in some way, some teleportation pad. And I think somebody did suggest a few mods that can do that. So I'll be taking a look at that. And once that's done, then I really, honestly, I wanted one that could get some cool looking armor, some cool looking items, because I used to use this thing called the Atom mod, and Atum was, I guess, it was ancient Egyptian-y, and that's where all of my armor, all of my weapons, even some of the tools that I used were from that mod. And I really, really, really liked the way that their armor and all that looked. I like the idea of heading to an ancient world to get this stuff. Because it made it feel more appropriate maybe for the archaeology side. So I'm looking for something similar. I haven't found anything that's similar that doesn't add like a whole bunch of mythical weirdness to the game as well. I don't want any of that. So I gotta find balance. I'm running in circles, really, honestly, while I wrap this up. But anyway, thank you for being patient with me as I explain that. I am working on it. I am getting that done. Oh man, the episode's got to end. The episode really, really, really has to end now. But you might notice that on this channel there are two new things. Number one, merchandise. That's the obvious one, because I saw it myself. They appear underneath the video. It's all the shirts and stuff. It says Poet Plays. I'm working on getting all the stuff transferred from Spreadshirt over to this new Teespring YouTube one. And the big reason, there's a huge reason for that, is that I can set the prices way cheaper for you guys. Way, way cheaper. And that is ultimately my goal, because I don't need to make money on shirts and merchandise. I've always said that. Like, I don't get, like, I could make money on them. I could sell a shirt for $50. If I get one sale, then I'd make like, $40 profit. That's not my goal. I don't want to make $40 profit on a t-shirt and have one guy wearing it. I would rather make $0 or like maybe $1 on the t-shirt and have 100 people wearing it, wearing my merch, repping my brand all over the place, wearing it because they like it, the way that it looks. That's what I would want more so than, making money on it. So the great thing is that I can actually set those prices. Spreadshirt doesn't let you, and they were basically taking 100%. I wasn't making very much money on those at all, and the prices were too high. So I can actually set the prices lower now, and it's available right directly through YouTube. Like, it's right there, right in front of your face. You don't have to go to another site for it. Saves so much time, so much effort, more products available. So I'm really, really happy with it. I can't wait to get more designs on there. So if you don't see your design on there yet, just hang tight again. Another thing to hang tight to, and it should be up soon. It takes about an hour, maybe two. It took me about an hour or so to get that one design up. So I'm not promising all the designs will be up there before you know it, but as soon as I can, because it involves a lot of free time having to adjust every single item, adjust the prices on every single item. It takes time. It really does. So patience, but it will be available. And then once that's done, I will be closing down the Spreadshirt shop. There's no reason to have it. There's no reason to have two merch shops competing against each other, one more expensive than the other, same products. It doesn't make sense. So I'm going to be shutting down the Spreadshirt shop. Okay, that's number one. So that's a big number one. But number two, there's also now on my channel page, you might see a join button. It's so, like, they don't really bring attention to it, but if you press that join button, it's very much like a Twitch Prime membership, a Twitch sub, a Mixer sub. You can subscribe to my channel like a pledge, like a Patreon thing, like a donation every month. And it gets you a little rubber booties symbol next to your name, which I think I'm probably going to be changing that. I'm not saying it won't be rubber booties, but I'll be changing that to be something cool, because you can actually change it for people who have been subscribed for more than 1 month, and I like that idea too. So I'm going to be maybe looking at getting some designed. But then you can also use my custom emotes on YouTube as well. And that is so cool to me, to use custom Poet Plays emotes around YouTube. Mr. Mocking Cow can make appearances on other channels. It would be so cool. And that's something you can get by subscribing, by joining this channel membership on YouTube now. So if you hit that join button, that's what it's for. Those are two big things now. And with that, we really got to end it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. More Minecraft coming soon, and I will get that dinosaur mod all sorted out. You'll see. You'll see. I got two huge Minecraft projects coming in soon. Not including the Dinosaur World, not including TimeShot. So there's going to be a lot of Minecraft content coming back. Bear with me. And we'll see you guys next time on TimeShot. Bye-bye.